Hair is looking a mess. We took a shower, so that's what happened. Look, we took a shower. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it. It won't matter. Put your effects on. Put your cartoon effects on. Look, it won't even matter. Won't even matter. We had to go to cookout. That's why we're running a little behind. We apologize for the delay. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Cut that down. Look, and we already logged in over here, so keep on. Hold on, give me a second. Let me tap my people in. Tap my people in. Tap, 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 tap in. Shh. Don't do that. All that talking in the background. Tap, tap, tap in. Dr. Money Magnet is in the building. Dr. Money Magnet is in the building. Tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Say we were running behind. I'm talking about running behind. That's all right. That is a-okay. But we did get us something to eat. So no worries. We did get us something to eat. All right, okay. 57, 64. You might need to get on the charger, my love. I'm just sitting here idly by. Ooh, that light is it's an extension cord. Okay, you're gonna have to get a rubber band because, girl, you're all in my face. Hold on, let me. I know I put one in my pocket for safekeeping. Two in my pocket for safekeeping. Let me see who I can pin to the back and just from slapping me in the face. Let me just. That's why we got to. Hopefully this one don't break. Move out the way, you broke. Okay, okay. Just tell it what's doing too much in my face. What is that? Just okay. Okay, put that right there. Let me get this stitcher cord because 64%, 94%, 88%. Okay. What's going on back here? Cause look, do you see the swivel? Do you see the swivel? What happened? Please, please. What? Okay, hold on. Wait a second. First of all, I just don't do that. I ain't. Don't do that. Don't even do that. If this your first time seeing the effects, oh well, whoop-de-doo. But don't speak. Speak. Say hello. I don't know what please is. Please, please. I don't know. Please what? Add some context. Full sentence statement or something. I don't know what please mean. I'm already running behind. Fooling with cookout. Hold on, let me get my chargers together. All that. Hello, hey, see? See what I mean? Hey. Happy Saturday. Is that good? That's so much better. Hi, my name is Callie. Well, hello, Callie. How are you? Happy Saturday. Thanks for stopping by, joining the stream. We was running a little late. We had went to go to cookout, and so we're about to get ready to eat. Hopefully find us something. Look, y'all see the little bottle opener? Their part know that they was straining the fingers. Trying to open up their water. Straining the fingers. They knew it. They knew it for sure. Thanks for stopping by, everybody, on this lovely Saturday. I appreciate it so very much. Let me get you situated. And who's that? Let me see. Namaste. Oh, okay. Hey. Oh. Hey. But I gotta eat. I gotta find me something to watch, and then I gotta find me something to eat. I'm gonna have to. Oh, she leaking. Oh, she leak. Oh, give me a second. That shake leaking. That Oreo. Oh, it's all on my computer, Lord. Oh my God. Hold on, shift. Hold on, shift. Oh, I didn't know she was leaking like that. I'm gonna have to go put that in the freezer, cause she ain't gonna make it. Let me see if I got a spoon. It did come with a spoon. Now listen, I'm very behind. I need you for the trash. So collecting stuff at this point. Okay. We got some ketchup and we got 2 straws. Okay. I don't want you to get mixed up with trash. I just sit you to the side. I gotta look up this Bible quote. This Bible verse over here. As many times as I have eaten that cookout, I had no idea. Y'all be careful because she's leaking at the bottom. I had no idea. Hold on, let me see. I had as many times as I've eaten at cookout, I had no idea she had Psalms 118:24 on there. I gotta go look it up. Let me go look it up. Let me go see what it say. 118 and who? 24. Let me go look it up and see. It's 20 times if I've eaten. It's 118, right? I got it right. And 24. What did it say? It's a well-known Bible verse that declares this is the day. Now that one I should have known. Let me scoop my chip. You know what? I'm glad we lied. Because not this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. I should have known that one. Oh, I should have known that one. Let me stir it up because I did ask for extra Oreos. And she claimed that this was extra Oreos, but I'm not. Maybe it is at the bottom. Maybe I didn't get a full mix. Oh, I should have known that 118:24. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I should have. Oh, I should have known that one. Hold on. Let me add somebody. Let me add a what am I supposed? Oh, screen capture. Number 2. Hold on. Let me see what you is. Move, please. Go to window. Hold on, and then go to Google's. So you can add it. Oh my goodness. My God. We should have. And who is this? Because I got 2 on here. Move out the way. I should have known that. I should have known it. That's all right. That is A-okay. We know it now. Y'all ain't gonna forget that. Let me find me something to eat. What's going on over here? Uh-oh, somebody retracted theirs. What did you say? Go on Google and search. You look like, not gonna lie. Okay. He kind of, okay. Don't tell me what to do if you ain't spoke yet. Whoever that is. Go on Google and so I'm gonna go. Chan, who is that? Stray Kid. Hold on. Is this Australian singer and let me go to the images. With all that, oh, not gonna lie, he is right, kinda right. How you know that's a he? And let me see who this is. Hold on, let me put him on the screen. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get my okay, scene two. Add it. Hold on, cause I know how to do it. Scene two capture. That one. Go back to window capture. And then go back to this one. Somebody over here in the chat, blow it up. Hold on, cause I have to add me too. And then I gotta add video capture device. Video capture device too. Is that me? Go. That's me. Add me. So that they'll know who they talking about. Put us side by side. Somebody over here in the chat talking about, ooh, you look like, and then if only y'all could see these. If first of all, move him out of my face. Don't know who he is. That ain't none of my business. He ain't ugly, so I can't really take it as a insult. You know, like, but isn't he Asian? Let me go back to context. Isn't he Asian? Because now they're sitting here talking about shave your head bald. Tell your mammy to shave her head bald. What are you talking about? What are y'all like? It's Saturday. What y'all? You this bored? You this bored? You mad because I got real hair? Is that what? Somebody said 500 to shave your head bald, 6,000 to shave your head. I'm getting ready to donate. Let me just get out of the chat fooling with y'all, cause I don't know who that is either. But that ain't none of my business, and I'm not gonna keep googling people because ooh, you look like. Let me go find my window that I was at because I was on YouTube somewhere. Let me see what's going on over here in these YouTube streets. Got distracted fooling around with that doggone Oreo shake. Thank you for the engagement. I see it out of my peripheral. Thank you for the engagement. I appreciate it. I'm trying to find something to... Oh. I thought that was something new. Maybe we should go to Diary of CEO. Because I'm going to have to take a minute before I dive into that burger. I was eating too much of that Oreo shake. Got distracted. I'm just trying to see what I want to watch. Refresh. See, let me see what I want to watch. Algorithm is all out of whack. I did hear about that. There was a, I believe there was an airstrike over there. Okay. Oh, I don't feel like dealing with Joe Rogan today. Who was he talking to? Andrew? Oh, the Book of Enoch? Oh my goodness. I had caught that and got completely distracted. How are they saying the fight was rigged when he lost? How was the Jake Paul fight rigged and he lost? If he win, it's red. If he lose, it's red. I'm like, y'all can win for losing. I'm just trying to find me something to watch. It look like y'all talking to each other. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for speaking. My baby milk. Let me go to Mike. I'm gonna just go to Mike. I'm gonna just go to Mike, cause yeah, I feel like that's a little easier. We ain't gotta think. Go and cut that down, my love. Mike is up. Go.
Medford, if you can believe that, to a friar. The scene they discovered was about as bad as it gets. It ended up leading to a young couple in love, and probably the toughest guy I've ever seen. Content warning, because he will give you nightmares. Nightmares so bad, you will wake up laughing with how much of a dipshit he is. Before we get into it, please subscribe to see new stories through the dark every single week.
For sure. Let's give it a go, please. Sure, why not? Like, I ain't doing nothing else on this lovely Saturday night. Give me something. I'm already late. This is very cool. Thanks. I appreciate it. It's a YouTube effect. It ain't nothing special, honey. It came with YouTube.
Medford, a city in the rolling hills of southern Oregon. Big dogs. It actually has a sort of a higher crime rate than a lot of the country. And this story.
Thank you for the thumbs up.
Medfordians. What that does mean is that police in this city were very used to receiving 911 calls. You know, this ain't gonna be one of them.
Thumbs up, Mike. Thumbs up.
It won't be one of those types of stories at all. Because this type of story never happens anywhere. 3 young people, 2 boys and a girl, had been planning on during.
Hold on, Mike. I need to go to Adrian because I already saw this. I already saw this one. Is this the one I already saw? With the girl and the boyfriend? Oh, my bad, Mike. My bad. Y'all already read this one. I already heard this one. I mean, my bad. I hold on. Wait, Adrian, what's going on? Did you drop this today? Oh, this was yesterday. Oh, okay. So he just did like a okay. Oh my goodness. I'm a little behind, I guess. I had already false alarm, y'all. I had already heard that one. I'm like, the little girl with her boyfriend and the dad and the little sisters had to run down to the mama because okay, Sloan talking about David. Okay. Mr. Ballin got a new episode. Let me see what's going on. That was a collage. Not a collage. Compilation, I mean. Hello, Iowa. Hello. From Iowa. I want to watch him, but his audio be so raggedy. Let me refresh. I don't know. My algorithm is struggling. Spoken Reasons is live right now. That's interesting. Let's just watch Josh. He got 1 million. This dropped Tuesday.
Your lucky jersey?
Let's just watch Josh.
Give it up for Josh Johnson!
Let's just go ahead and watch Josh. Sacramento.
the world has a clear imbalance to it, and people get away with things all the time that they shouldn't be able to. But everyone.
I went to Cookout. I got the cheese bites. Hold on. Let me put them on these the white cheddar cheese bites. Oops, excuse me. And then I got, child, look at the wrap. Look at, I think we on Reynolds. I think we done upgraded the Reynolds wrap. I got a big double burger. Bacon, lettuce, and cheese. The wrap, this is Reynolds for sure. I know Reynolds. I know Reynolds wrap right here. This is heavy duty Reynolds wrap too. Ooh, I'm gonna have to save this. This is a chicken wrap. Ranch. So, you know, just in case you're hungry. I had a taste for a burger. Oh, my bad. I had a taste for a burger.
Oh, something really fair happens. Yeah, I mean, something happens that's so fair that you're like, even though a person took it into their own hands to make it happen, you're like, you know what, this makes up for a little bit. Like, I'll give you an example. Okay, so my buddy is a wedding photographer. He's been a wedding photographer for like 17 or 18 years, maybe even 20. And so he's done weddings, you know, for most of his adult life. He got into photography as a kid, and now that's like his prime means of income. And so he was doing this wedding, and everything's going good. Everybody dancing, having a good time, you know, like get that slide. You know, the toast, everybody's toasting, you know, I've always loved you. Good conversation, eating good food. And one of the bridesmaids walked up to him at some point in the wedding and was asking him questions because she was getting into photography. And she even thought, I might photograph weddings one day. Maybe that'll be how I make money. And so he was giving her, you know, sort of like lowdown on how he does it and how he expects there to be like a wedding season. That'll be where he makes the bulk of his money, and then he'll have to save up money. The conversation lasted about like 4 minutes, right? Then she walks off, and then the groom walks up, and the groom walks up and says to him, look, you were here to take pictures.
Uh-oh. Not to be flirting.
I don't want to see you talking to the guests or anything. Because while you're talking, you could be snapping. So, snap, snap.
Oh.
All right?
Bitches
And so then, this dude, you know, goes ahead, like a professional, finishes all
like
the
a
pictures
professional.
and they get their pictures 2 weeks later, which was the agreement. And
watch this.
The bride looks beautiful.
Oh my God.
The groom, everybody was dancing, but somehow he caught the groom just.
Oh my goodness. He's so stupid.
Everybody was eating. It was only with the groom that was like. Everybody was toasted. It was only the groom that was like. So obviously this dude called him back, furious. He was like, what's wrong with you? I thought you were a good photographer. Are you out of your mind? Why are you taking pictures like this and sending them? My wife looks beautiful. You made me look terrible. And he was like, oh, I just wanted everybody to see what you were like on the inside. You know?
Brooks.
Ouch.
And so when I saw those Vanity Fair pictures,
He's so silly. That punchline be insane, fooling with Josh.
I was so genuinely taken aback.
This is some bacon on this side.
So in case you haven't seen,
I haven't. Keep me up to speed, right?
wow, spectacular. Jeez.
God damn it. Pause. I can't proceed with out of context. Okay. Vanity Fair. Is this the White House photos? Like, what's going on? Hold on. Just a second. Oh, just give me a second. Let me keep up. Okay, JD Vance. Okay, Caroline. Oh, I heard she's expecting. Congrats. Okay, why everybody got this stale face? And why JD Vance looks confused? Okay, let me see what's going on. Let me see. Hold this up. Okay, Caroline, and then whoever all them other people that I don't know none of them. I know Caroline and JD. Let me go back to Mike. Josh. I'm talking about Mike. Back on Mike.
You have not seen these Vanity Fair pictures. They are so fundamentally wild. Okay, so Susie Wiles did an interview with Vanity Fair, but they did like a whole profile of Trump's cabinet, did all these pictures of Trump's cabinet, right? And the photographer, Christopher Anderson, was taking the pictures. And
that's him. I got him up here. Oh, here's our White House photo. Hold on. Scene. No, ma'am. Go back. Okay. No, scroll down. Let me see. Can you stop pushing stuff, random stuff, please? Okay. It's my Zoom. Let me fix this Zoom a little bit, y'all. She is. Okay. I was trying to figure out what was going on. Let me let Josh go in the background.
He's known for taking pictures that are sort of like out of the box in general. You know, like you do know what you're getting into when you hire someone like him because you know he's going to do something unconventional, something fresh, right? And he took a picture.
Which one?
He took a picture of JD Vance.
This one?
Is way too close.
I ain't got to that one yet.
It's way too close to his head. It's so close. Oh man. The picture is so close. It looked like when you go to take a picture with your phone and you open it and it's accidentally on selfie mode.
Right. I don't see that one.
And then you get insecure. You're like, ooh.
Oh my God. Lips.
Oh, is that what people see when they see me?
Goodness gracious. He got some beautiful eyes, though.
That's the last thing. This close is the last thing people see before I kiss them. That's insane. That's probably why we close our eyes when we kiss. Even our ancestors were like, this is too intimate. This is...
Why he do JD Vance like that?
The picture is so close
Zoomed
to his
in.
head.
You could see
It is so close to his face. His head,
skin
I shouldn't even
follicles.
say head. His head not in it.
Right. It's just face.
It
Hello.
is so locked in on his face.
Right. John's so
It's
silly.
just, it's not, I can't even call it face. His whole face wasn't in it.
Oh,
It is
why
middle
are you
head.
picking up that one?
So the whole picture, middle head, middle face, center, locked in, middle head, middle face. And he's
Oh my God.
I don't know what his plan was.
Right. I don't know either.
Because yes, this
I
person
can
was
tell
too
you.
close, but he also made that face. Because he made a face.
Right.
It wasn't just his face. He made a face. He did like okay.
You see?
There's a sneer that dudes will do if
Congrats.
they think that they're bad. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
like
okay.
there's like
A
you
smirk,
lift
like
one side of your face. It's like you're gonna smirk.
I
It's
thought it was
usually
a
what
smirk,
a villain
yeah.
does in a movie.
Oh,
Like
okay.
right when they're introduced, they'll be like, huh.
Right. Let me go back to Josh. You should sit here.
Now he did overdo it. He
Right.
did overshoot the sneer, so it's very much like,
Oh, you got gas.
looked like he stepped on a Lego and was trying to hold it together. You know what I mean? You're getting hurt in front of somebody and you don't want to look hurt, so you just.
Don't play it.
Okay, I'll give you a good example. All right, one time for 4th of July, I went with some friends to their family's 4th of July. Spent the whole 4th of July with them, right? And they were firing off in the backyard. A bunch of the kids were firing off Roman candles, right? And so then they all, right? Everybody was having a good time. And then this kid fired one off. And then the last one exploded, but it exploded before it got all the way out of the tube. So some of it did explode like on his hand a little bit, right? And everyone saw it. And then, kid is like 12, 13, right? And then there was this other girl at the party who was like 16. And so she turns, because we all heard the pop. And then she turns like, oh my gosh, are you okay?
Okay.
He's 13. She's 16. She's an older woman. She just saw something horrific happen and asked him if he's okay. And he went, yeah, I'm fine, It's whatever, you know what I mean?
Did I put you on the charger?
Sometimes things pop
No.
off.
60%.
Real question is, are you all right? Because
Let me get your charger. Where is it?
you looking all right, like if anything, you look a little parched. You want me to get you some lemonade? I was going inside anyway. Let me get you a lemonade. I'll be right back. Right? And he walked off. That little man tried to walk off like Denzel. He tried. Still had the Roman candle exploded in his hand, but he walked off. Gets inside. They had like a sliding glass door to their backyard, so he gets inside, slides the door back, turns around and goes, Dad! Anyway, J.D. Vance had like a...
It was worse than that.
Crazy. That's a crazy face to even think is cool. Because you usually make it when bad stuff is happening. One time,
Yes, this is why
Some. Look, I'm like, some people. If you know, you know.
This is vulnerable. I'm sorry, but
I'm
okay.
mixed.
So one time I went to this fair. It was when I lived in Chicago, and they did like that Taste of Chicago thing. And I went, and there was this one place that had the cheese. I don't remember what it's called, but basically they take a piece of bread and they melt the cheese over the bread, and they use a knife to like cut the last little bit of cheese, and they hand it to you. And this was something I had never had before. I grew up in Louisiana. I grew up around a lot of like Cajun food, a lot of like like jambalaya, gumbo type stuff, but I had never had this. And just this particular bread with butter, with this cheese on it, was one of the best things I had ever had in my life up until that point. It was so good. It was so good, I went back several times. It was so good that I went back several times. And then I went home and was telling people, I was like, they had the cheese. And he had the knife, and he was like, and then, like, you know, and laid out over the bread and everything. He never spilled a drop of cheese. I was blown away. If he had spilled it, I would have caught it. This was some of the most delicious cheese I've ever had in my life. I didn't know a person could eat this much cheese. I ate it like soup. This was the most cheese I've ever eaten. You know, I usually have
ain't gonna be
cheese if it's like
bubbling.
a little single slice on a burger or something like that. This cheese, I could eat all day, which I did, right?
I love
and
it.
And then the next day,
Yup. Oh, that stomach, honey. Oh, that cheese gonna be running through you.
I was full of cheese.
Yes, bubbling.
I was full of cheese in the worst way possible.
I love being a cartoon.
So full of cheese. Okay, so not only did the cheese mess me up, because I had nightmares.
Right.
Because you know how they say don't have dairy before bed and everything? I had eaten so much dairy that it was basically before bed, even though it was hours of.
Ooh.
So I. Cheese and poof. Still remember the dreams, you know?
Right.
I still remember it was like two of my bullies from high school and a boss that this was also what is crazy. This is why I haven't touched that cheese since, because I think it made me see the future. Because it was like two of my bullies from high school and a mean boss that I didn't have yet. I wouldn't have this boss for another year in real life. Like, when I saw him, when I was introduced to him, I was like, huh, because he was from my dream. This cheese took me to another dimension that night. No, so then it was these two bullies. Then this man over here, right? Hadn't met him yet, but they were all standing around me, and they were like, what do you even, like, you're not special. And then I woke up, it had been hours. That was the only thing that happened in the dream. I saw three of them, and they were like, you're not special, and it had been 6 hours. So I don't know if it took them 6 hours to say that in the real world, or if they said it, and then I just didn't register anything else for 6
Right.
hours. But when I woke up, I was sweating. I was sweating so much, and I was sweating cheese. I was sweating pure cheese. I smelled like my Chango had a car accident with Brie, and
Goodness. Not Brie.
turned around in the bed. I was sweating pools of cheese. I sat up, felt like I had a rock in me. Stomach felt heavy and everything. I was like, that was too much cheese. It was too much cheese. I knew it was too much cheese because they almost didn't serve me the last one. The last one they didn't want to give me, but a sale is a sale. You know what I mean? You know? And so then, you know, sweating. I was looking in the mirror. I looked terrible. Pouring sweat. Looking in my own eyes in the mirror. And then sat down on the toilet and nothing happened.
Ooh. Ouch.
Nothing happened. And not for lack of trying.
Right.
I even made the face. I was like,
I told you. That JD Vance looked like he had to poop or fart.
so when I saw JD Vance,
I told you. Look, I said he like got
I was
gas.
like, yes, clearly too much cheese. This man looked full of cheese. The picture is so close to his head. It is crazy. It looked like him, but doesn't look like him. He's got one of the most interesting faces I've ever seen. Because he is not, but somehow almost, but definitely not, but maybe, but if you look real fast and blink twice, kind of handsome. You know what I mean?
I said that like he do got some nice eyes.
Like if somebody flashed a picture of his face, you'd be like, I think that was a chin. Like I think whoever you showed me has a chin. And
It
if
ain't
you
in
look
that
at him too
picture.
long, you're like, what are your cheeks doing? All right? What is their function? Are they out or are they in? I can't tell.
'Cause they are
what is
just-
happening under that beard.
Oh.
Even his eyes, I'm like, is that eyeliner? Is it eyeliner, or does he just have like a smoky eye naturally? Is that what evil does to a person? You know what I mean? Does he look like?
Don't do him like that. Don't do JD Vance like that, because y'all remember. Let me get Josh's thumbs up before I forget fooling with him. Y'all remember Nicki Minaj called him an assassin? See, he can't take no break. He can't catch a break this week.
You know the mini boss before the middle of the movie? You know the first person that James Bond... the first person that James Bond, like, kick off a cliff or something like that. He got that face. And the picture is too close. I know. They did him dirty on purpose, but still, they did me dirty. Like, I had to look at it. I didn't know this is how talented the photographer is. The photographer made J.D. Vance look like J.D. Vance from South Park. Like the way...
From South Park? Ah. Interesting.
That when you fill out the rest of the face, you imagine it the way that they did it in South Park. And even in South Park, they were like, let's go ahead and like over exaggerate every feature. That is what will make it funny. Ha ha comedy, right? But then this guy was like, no, I think I could do it for real. Like I think I could do that to him.
Look. Hello.
If I had a picture of me like that, I think I'd have to start anew.
Be nice.
New life, new face.
Be nice.
That's crazy. And then they didn't just do the close-ups, you know. Christopher didn't just do the close-ups. He did a bunch of other photos. Took another photo of J.D. Vance. This one was full body, all right? But this one was also hilarious because he zoomed out too far. Like this... J.D. Vance is over here. He probably told him to stand against the wall and give some sort of power pose. So then he's over here, got like, I think he's holding his ring or something like that, trying to give like a sort of House of Cards look. Like,
that's not what I saw.
Meanwhile, he doesn't know. The camera zoomed out enough that it's not just him at the wall. It's the floor. It's like a part of another room. I think that he...
Hold on. Just a second, because hold on, because first of all, we still got some more time left. We still, honey. Let me move me out the way, because I don't even want to be nowhere near. What happened? Ma'am, what happened? What is going on? Let me see what happened, because I'm a little confused. Like, please explain to me what happened to these lips. Ma'am, what is going on? Like, what is going on with these lips? Cause like oh my God. Let me mind my business. Let me go on back. Let me put her back. I was trying to go find the other picture that he was talking about with J.D. Vance. I didn't know. Oh, this is Caroline Levitt. Oh my goodness. Oh, the injection marks. You can see. Go back. I was reading. Child, I had scroll. I didn't know who that was. Okay, but she makes choices in how she presents herself and in how she alters her physical appearance as she presents to the world. I made a choice choice in photographing her choices in a way that is revealing about her choices. And I didn't. I chose not to remove those things you see in the picture or to hide them or to minimize. Oh, the injection marks. And did y'all know Caroline Levitt's husband is like 81? And I believe she has a 1-year-old, and then I think it was just announced that she's expecting. For some odd apparent reason, I couldn't even tell that was Caroline Levitt. For some reason, I just couldn't tell that this was Caroline Levitt. I mean, that face is aging, honey. Ooh, it's getting up there, honey. I wonder what you look like without all that. But oh, my bad. I didn't know that you had got your lips done, and I had no idea that it laid the marks on them like that. Oh. I don't think I would want to get my lips done if it's gonna do all that. I don't think I would want to. Let me get back to Josh. That's it. No, I'm for real. I remember I had did some research on Caroline Levitt a couple months back when she was over there talking about, who was that? Corinne Jean-Pierre. And I believe her husband is 81, right? My bad. No, that's right. Oh, he's 59, my bad. Let me stop. He's 57. What I say, 81? Let me stop. He's 59 and she 27. Yeah, you're right. Stop. Don't do that. John, she was being disrespectful to Kareem. But they're expecting their second child. Allegedly, right? Didn't I just see that? Didn't I just read that this morning? I believe I just read that this morning. Cause they said something about look, I just read that this morning. She announced it. Oh, baby girl, okay. Oh, she gonna be feisty in these press conferences now. Like, as if she wasn't already. She gonna be extra feisty now. Tread lightly.
I don't know what that is. I'm not acting like I know. I wasn't there.
But
I think he snuck a couch in the picture, which is also crazy work. That is a wild thing to do to somebody. To put a Wayfair-looking couch.
Not Wayfair. Why are you doing Wayfair like that?
JD Vance trying to sulk a little bit. It's a very romantic picture.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy right here. And then, oof.
Caroline Levitt. I know he coming up next.
He wasn't done.
Oh.
Took a picture of Marco Rubio.
Oh, okay.
And he took a picture of Marco Rubio. He decided to make this one black and white.
Right.
JD Vance's was color.
Right.
All the colors. He caught the acne, caught everything.
Exactly. But he want to do Marco Rubio black and white.
Black and white. He's looking off from the camera a little bit, you know. And even
like he just snapped.
He probably told him, like, hey, give me something, you know. Give me something. Give me your version.
Not
give
even
me
that.
What you think would be. Try. A little sexy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Marco Rubio hit him with
So silly.
But he did it so close. He took the picture so close that Marco Rubio just looks slapped. Like, he looked like that moment that somebody gets slapped right before they look at who slapped them. You know what I mean? Like, they just moved your face. And a down slap, too. A down slap is very disrespectful. Normally, when being slapped, as someone who has been slapped, being slapped, depending on the situation, the height of the person, and their feelings about you, the
Right.
slap is normally a sort of follow-through. You know what I mean? Sort of a bow this way, from right to left, you know? But if somebody really tried to disrespect you, or they got like 8 inches on you, they gotta aim down anyway, so it becomes a pow, a downward slap. Downward slap is tough to swallow. It is, especially as a man. If you get downward slapped as a man, oof, you gotta reevaluate things. I'm sure there are some people who didn't even believe in gun ownership until they got downward slapped. Getting downward slapped will change your life. You know, wow, right? You don't really catch up. Up is too close to an uppercut, but up would be funny. Somebody jump up, pow. Face goes, oh, look at the stars. But this, you know, Marco Rubio down like this. Look like he's sulking a little bit. Like the picture is so close to his head. It looks like it looks like you are comforting him. You know what I mean? Because it looked like he's in the picture like, I was supposed to be chief of staff. He promised.
The beach
That's
is the
funny.
only place where they can. Save over 530.
You know when you get mad and you don't know what to do with this, so you just put it in your shoulder, then promise. Down. Rough. That's rough work. I mean, then he took another picture of Marco Rubio. This time, it was full body. And honestly, you should have stuck with close-ups. Because
Thank you for the
the
interaction.
full body is genuinely wild because Marco Rubio, I don't know what he told Marco to do, but he took a full body picture of him very far away. Once again, just like Jay Vance, very far away. Makes him look small. I don't know why Trump called him Little Marco Rubio. Maybe it's because he genuinely is a short man. Maybe it's because he shrinks up when he's around real men. Like, I don't know why Trump would call him Little Marco Rubio until I saw the picture. And I was like, that is crazy to put him in the picture, have him stand there. He's bent over a little bit. There's a lamp right here, and there's a doorknob on the other side because they let an open door be in the
I didn't
frame.
see that
And
picture.
Marco Rubio fighting that doorknob for height.
Let me
Fighting.
go back. I don't see that one. I'm looking for it.
Normally, I don't even think about doorknobs like that, but I was like, how close is that doorknob to his head? That doorknob look egregiously. Is that a big door? It was genuinely uncomfortable.
I see that
I was
one.
over
I don't
here,
see that
and
one.
He's leaned over.
I'm looking for it. I don't see it
This
though.
dude leaned over, and it doesn't really make sense why he's leaned over. Like it feel like maybe he told him to look longingly at the lamp or something like that. Like, I don't know. No, you already got JD with the couch, maybe Marco with the lamp.
Oh, That one, y'all.
But he's standing there looking like a piece of candy fell out of his pocket. Like,
So stupid.
like, no.
That's so silly.
Now it's dirty.
That's so silly.
Oof.
He is short.
Even the picture that they took of all of them together.
Right, which one?
I'm sure
At
that
the
they
table.
thought there's a thing that happens when you're taking pictures. You know what I mean? Where you are going off of what the person telling you to take the picture, they're telling you to do. So you are assuming whatever they're telling you to do is gonna look good, and that's why they're telling you to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that they see everybody, you see everybody in the picture. He did one where everybody lined up around a desk. And even that one, he was too far away.
Which one?
So you
Oh,
just see
oh,
like
the
Stephen
desk.
Miller on the edge. You see
Right.
like Caroline Levitt standing up. And I'm sure
Right.
they thought that this was gonna be like the next cover of the reboot of West Wing.
Seriously. That's so, he's so silly.
But
Not
it
West
just
Wing.
looks terrible. Like they look terrible in it. As a photo, I can't look away.
It doesn't look that bad.
Even with Stephen Miller.
Whoa.
A picture of Stephen Miller is already unnecessary.
Right. Which one?
Yeah, I mean,
Which one? Let me
it's
go by the
almost
Vanity Fair.
impossible to look at Stephen Miller and not think of like Megamind. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh my goodness. This one.
but this dude got real close. Right? This dude got real close to Stephen Miller, and not as close as J.D. Vance and the others, right? You see his whole head. And I don't know if he made him like tilt his head or if Stephen Miller just did that, but he tilts his head.
Right.
And he did this one in black and white too.
Right. This one.
He did this one in black
Silly.
and white. You had a bunch of shadow, harsh shadow across his face, really like accentuating like the age in his features and everything, not
Right.
really able to see his eyes clearly. And this man made Stephen Miller look exactly like an old picture of Joseph Goebbels.
That's a couple. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that's supposed to be.
When I've heard Stephen Miller compared to Joseph Goebbels before, like that thing, that like concept is not new. What is insane is that Christopher Anderson heard the comparison. He was like, "Yeah, I could do it. I could do it." Wow. Even the picture they took of
Indonesia in the
Stephen Miller, like,
building.
sitting on a couch, right? I think he was on a couch. May have been in a chair. He's over here.
Indonesia is in the
Like this and
building.
everything. Probably told him, "Hey, sit like you're powerful."
Oh God. This one. Hold on, let me find it. Right, look, let me find it. I saw it.
No, sit powerful, sit confident, sit like your wife isn't cheating on you with Elon Musk. You have
Why would he do that? I'm trying to move me
I
out the
don't
way.
know. It's what I've heard. I don't know. He tells him to sit down. He sits down.
What's the art in the back? What's the art in the back?
And then he's got just a little puff of stomach out here. Something that normally a photographer would crop out
Right.
if they liked you.
Prolapse. Do you ever prolapse? What is that? What is prolapse?
Even Susie Wiles. Susie Wiles, they took a picture of Susie Wiles, chief of staff.
My bad.
And that one, very close.
Oh,
And
too
she
close.
took that picture like she knew how close the camera was.
Right.
Her eyes are very open,
Bug shot.
wide open. And maybe he got that close because if you just see her, you don't really make this sort of comparison. But like to me, with a picture that close, Susie Wiles
It's so silly. There you
looked
go.
like She from another dimension
Yeah, look, exactly.
where Martha Stewart never became friends with Snoop Dogg. Like,
Really?
well, like a dimension where Martha
Pelvic
Stewart was as
organ
racist as
prolapse
Paul Dean.
occurs when pelvic organs
Never
drop
became
from
friends
their
with Snoop
normal
Dogg.
position into or
And got
beyond the
into
vagina due to
politics.
weakened. What the? What? Pause. Pause. Just let me get back to Josh because now I gotta find his window.
One guy,
What
I'll
the-
admit, I don't really remember who that dude was.
What?
He just
Do you ever prolapse? I'm like, okay, I don't know what that means, but you know, I always keep Google very close by just in case. Okay, prolapse, often called pelvic organ prolapse, POP, in women, occurs when pelvic organs like the bladder, uterus, or rectum drop from their normal position into or beyond the vajayjay due to weakened muscles and tissues, causing symptoms like a bulge, urinary issues, pelvic pressure, and bowel problems. It doesn't, because do you ever prolapse? You're asking it like on and off. Like, oh, do you ever try prolapse? I'm like, the definition doesn't sound like it's optional. It sounds like it's something that happens. I've never heard of this before in my life. It's a condition. Oh, so see what I mean? This is a condition. Is that what we're talking? You know what? Let me get back to Josh. Because you
made
just
him
threw
look
me
at the
off with that.
ceiling.
I'm
And
like,
I was like,
prolapse.
fair enough. Yeah, I guess he's also confused about what he does.
Who was we on? Susie Wild. Okay, my bad.
And then he took a picture
Who?
of Caroline Levis.
Oh, we knew he was coming to her. I knew he was coming to her, Lord. Tread lightly with her. Tread lightly. Be nice. Be nice. Don't
It's
do her
very
like
close.
too close.
Some would say two. And it
Way
should-
too
wow.
close. Way too
Well,
close.
it's so close that when I saw it, I was genuinely shocked. And I was like, yeah, that's a statement.
Exactly.
That's a statement. I mean, you are the mouthpiece for the government.
Oh, really? Really? Really?
You're like the mouthpiece for Trump and the government, and the picture that has been taken does make us look at your mouth.
Way too close.
Yeah, I mean, usually it's full of lies.
Oh, facts. Usually she be spitting all kind of crazy lies. Call her out. And now look. Oh, we on a commercial.
So you left Mr. Fuzzy.
And now, well, we see why. Why would you?
They were talking to Mr. Anderson about this photo shoot, and when asked about it, he was like, "As a photographer, I take it as my responsibility to photograph what I encounter."
Right. And
I don't know if he's British, but that seems like a very posh way to say, I was just trying to show who you were on the inside.
right. Cause child.
It is funny though, because that Vanity Fair article, they interviewed Susie Wiles, and as chief of staff, she has a lot of inside information, and she talked to this reporter, Christopher Whipple, for Vanity Fair 11 times. She talked to him 11 times. So it's not just like one interview that she could say is being taken out of context or they didn't use the whole thing. She came back 11 times. 11, wow. 11's a lot.
Right.
at 11, y'all are like close.
That's these.
And yeah, she was just sort of like airing everybody out. It was crazy. And it wasn't the same way people get aired out after people get fired. Sometimes people get fired, and then out of anger, they just try to air everybody out.
Sure.
That they worked with any
Sure.
flaw, anything that they saw, this person's fake, whatever, all this stuff, right? This woman told Vanity Fair everything, and then clocked back in. That is a pimp move if I ever saw one. That's
The pimp move.
That's probably one of the most powerful moves I've seen in Trump's administration. I'm gonna tell everybody, and I dare you to fire me. I dare you to fire me. I'm the only one people like, apparently. That's crazy. You know, she said that Trump had the personality of an alcoholic.
I have a 5-month-old, so I can't do nails. I keep them cut,
Like that's not
but they clean.
that's not anything that we
They're
didn't
short.
know. She didn't say he drank. She said he had the personality of an alcoholic.
Who is this?
And have you ever heard Trump tell
You
a
look
story?
like a dude. Your mama look like a dude. Thank you. But thank you for the compliment.
I've been to more than 1,000 barbecues where the same type of story was told by the same uncle who had to digress, who if you told me Trump had been drunk this entire time, I would believe it. I'd be like, that all checks out now. This would make so much more sense if you were drunk. Like, even a rally, you hear him speak at a rally, and you're like, if he was drunk, it would make sense that he speaks in commas. He can never just go through one sentence.
Right.
There's always a detour.
Every time.
Many are asking me, more people than have ever asked anyone ever. You know, one time I was at a party and there were a lot of people there too. I'm being asked by almost as many people as there were at that party, but also, do you know Krista Stewart and Robert Pattinson Davis?
That's exactly how Donald Trump talked.
Anyway.
That's exactly how Donald Trump talked. Look.
Being asked by someone, I have the best polling numbers in the history of.
That's how he do.
And when you check the numbers, they're gonna seem fake because the radical left is Nancy Pelosi also makes a lot of money from.
I would, but
She also makes a lot of money
I
from
would have to
the
like.
stock market, and I don't even know that to be allowed. She's crooked. Her and her husband. You know who else has a husband? My wife. My wife has a husband. It's me.
Look.
I'm my wife's husband, and I'm the president of the United States. I came here to tell you. You want to talk about something?
That's how he be talking. Just rambling, babbling. Ain't nobody checked him but Joe Rogan. Hey, now, calm all that down. All that pivoting.
The closest thing I can describe, like, Susie Wiles' Vanity Fair thing, too, is when I was in college, I would go to this fast food restaurant that was near the campus. I won't say which one, but I would go there, and I would go there just to hang out with one of the cashiers because she was amazing. She always was ready to tell you everybody's business.
I don't have enough room to stand up.
We became fast friends because I would just walk in and be like, "Hey,
I'll
how's
have
it
to,
going?"
like,
And she would tell me how
shift
it
the
was going
table
for
back.
everybody in there. She would
My records,
air
please.
everybody out. There was one time I walked in, I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'll just get like 5.
You just want to see how thick my thighs is? If I got booty and stuff?
Right. We a little short staffed because you know Willie
If I
got
got on
arrested
clothes?
last night. He got
My robe, how long my
arrested
robe
leaving work.
is?
They arrested him in the parking lot right there. No, it's right that spot, like where the Subaru is. They
Not the
arrested him
Subaru.
right there. You know, they were like get on the ground and everything. They tried to handcuff him, and you know, I don't know. I don't like to take joy in people's downfalls, but Willie and I dated, and he did me wrong. You know what I mean? Like it's a beautiful thing to watch your ex get arrested. I would recommend it for everybody. It's just something special
So silly.
about watch your ex get arrested and being all get off me. You know what I mean? And you know, Willie little, so he tried to put up a fight, but it's not much of a fight. He just sort of like bouncing around in the cops' arm. Hey, get off me! And then they tried to cuff him, and and it was tough.
I
Because you
did.
had to click, click, click,
I
click,
can't
click, click, click,
hold it up
click,
for
click,
2
click,
minutes.
click,
What?
click,
You,
click,
my
click, and
shoulder.
that last one, click, 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 because he got the wrist of a bird. Like he's just like.
Look,
It's like trying to arrest Tweetbird. You gotta click it all the way. And then one of them slipped off, and they thought that was him. He was like, "No, you gotta click it all the way," because he'd been arrested before. Yeah.
what is Josh rambling about?
Then they put him in the car and drove off. So he's not here on Fries, but I'm having a great day. I'm doing wonderful.
The fast food is Look, you got me lost.
There was one time I went in there. I was like, "Hey, how's your day going?" And she was like, Trisha getting on my nerves. Now, admittedly, I only knew her, so I didn't know what Trisha was supposed to do. It's like, Trisha getting on my nerves. You know what I mean? Like, she over here acting like she can't handle the drive-through because she pregnant. I'm not even kidding. Because she pregnant. We all pregnant, Trisha.
I'm well, how are you? I don't have the shoulder strength to hold my arms up for 2 minutes.
Act like they can't do something because they're pregnant knowing you pregnant. I'm pregnant too, Trisha.
Thank you.
I mean, it's just handing people stuff. All you gotta do, take a credit card and go ahead and hand it back. That's all we ask you to do, But she over here, ooh, my back, ooh, my stomach. It's in your stomach, stupid. Your stomach gonna hurt, okay? I mean, because she want to act like she was a good employee before. She been bad, but now she just pregnant. You know what I mean? So then she... Anyway, what did you want? I was like, I just want to know more.
Hi.
There was one time I walked in. I don't know what beef they had before I walked up, but she was walking to the counter, and she was walking to the counter and was leading to the counter, saw me, and she was
Happy
like,
Sunday.
as she's turned it, sees me, had one more thing left that she wanted to say. She leaned towards the counter, starts getting ready to type
Hello.
the thing, but then she's like,
I like your
stay pregnant,
emoji.
Trisha.
Thank you for the engagement.
I've never heard stay pregnant in my life.
Right.
But I don't know
Hello.
if I'll ever forget it.
India is in the building.
It just would air everybody out. So when I was reading this,
Thank you for the engagement, whoever that
reading
is.
what Susie was saying, I was like, I've been here before. It's basically coming off like
No enemy.
she thinks that JD Vance doesn't believe in
Hello,
much.
hello,
How
hello.
against Trump he was, and then all the way to becoming his vice president and everything. She even said some of the things that we knew but hadn't been said. Like they
No
brought up
enemy.
Letitia James.
No
They
enemy.
They talked about Venezuela, and she said what we've all sort of been knowing.
Okay.
Letitia James.
Oh,
that's just sort
sorry.
of a retribution campaign. Really got nothing to do with any
No
illegal
guessing game.
activity.
Where are you from?
Venezuela, as really just for regime change and for oil. And I guess she's in a place where she can be honest about stuff sometimes. She's not the one that has to go
Susie Wiles.
speak in front of the
Oh,
nation.
Caroline Levitt.
That's Caroline Levitt. It's Caroline Levitt that has to go out there now in light of us knowing everything
Them
we know
lips.
from the Vanity Fair article,
Right.
and ask like, hey, so we're blowing up boats and we're claiming it's because of narco-terrorism.
Right.
When really, it seems like we're just trying to bomb Maduro into submission so we can get some sort of regime change and also get their oil. Is this really just for oil? Is it really just an attack on another country's sovereignty? And Caroline Levitt got to stand there and be like,
Exactly. Now, Arizona.
the president has been clear about this.
Ooh, don't do it like that.
He cares about the lives of American citizens.
I don't know. Where you from? Tell me. Don't do Caroline Levitt like that. Don't do Caroline Levitt like that. Look, I mean, so I didn't know who that was technically, so I can't. I had to convict myself as well. I'm like, oh goodness, it's Caroline Levitt. Oh, lip injections. I was like, oh. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I got you this Sunday. I'll be back tonight. I'll definitely be back tonight for sure. And then, of course, I will be off tomorrow. Monday, I mean. But if you stopped by the stream today, I appreciate it so very much. If you came into the chat and said hello, I appreciate it very much. If you tap the thumbs up, I appreciate it very much as well. If you hit the engagement and tap the heart or the smiley face or one of the engagement options, I appreciate it very much. If you hit the subscribe, I appreciate it very much as well. But we all know how this goes. We always have to come to an end at some point. And so I appreciate everybody spending a little time with me on this lovely Saturday night, Sunday morning. But in the meantime, in between time, okay, love you, bye.